Hey, how's it going? A check-in and a slightly frustrating day today. And I'll come on to that in a second. I have also found my own personal energy has been down a little. So I'm doing okay, but if I think back to previous momentums in particular, but kind of other events as well, I'm just always very aware of it after momentum for some reason. I am usually subject to a bit of a drop. I remember the first one I did, the first momentum 3 years ago. I had a real drop because I didn't feel like I'd done a great job, and as I kind of evaluated it, totally kind of separating myself from it and thinking, okay, well, if I was just observing this, what would I think? And I was like, no, I didn't do a great job. I overstretched myself, and I came back and I kind of allowed that to hit me quite hard for a few days. So that was the worst it's been, but it's certainly not an uncommon thing to feel a little bit of a lull after such a big high. Fortunately, I was fine going through when I was presenting on Tuesday, and I was even pretty good yesterday. Just feel today is a little bit more flat than normal. A couple of things that have happened today. One is I have booked this thing on Monday with it's with a couple of one is a speaker booker and one is a very highly booked and well booked speaker, professional speaker. I'm not sure what his subject is, but they're running a workshop in London on Monday, and I looked at it. It's quite expensive. It's quite a big investment. I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. Spend a whole day out. But the more I've read into it, and I know this person as well who's running it, or I know I've been following her for a while. It's like, I really want to meet her. I know that there's a lot of other speakers who she represents, and I also know there's a lot of speakers who are going. And it just partly there was a fear of missing out. But also I'm fairly confident there'll be some really useful stuff in that. I went to a full day workshop last year. I spoke about it in one of these videos, which was on instructional design, and I got a lot out of that. I can't say that I've used it 100%. I probably used bits of it, but I still benefited from going to that workshop. And I know I need to be doing more of these. I just wouldn't normally invest at this level at this time of year. I've taken a whole day out as well when I'm pretty busy with things. So, but anyway, I've done it now. I've booked it, so we shall see. We shall see how that goes. So yes, frustrating because I mentioned about this. I mentioned about I think yesterday or the day before, giving this talk at the pharmaceutical company, and I was told that somebody was going to get in touch to say, hey, look, someone was there and interested in booking you to work with her team, do something similar. Well, she did get in touch with me yesterday, and she gave me an overview. It was basically to present a conference, an European HR conference in London in February. And I was thinking, fantastic, that's absolutely brilliant. So it's an internal thing, it's a big company, and they're having this conference, and she wanted something very similar to what I was talking about or delivering for the clinical ops team on Tuesday. She wanted something on simple resilience strategies for busy people. So kind of very similar to what I spoke about then. But it's on 2 dates that I'm already booked. So that's the frustration. So I'm already doing stuff for Gen Healthy Minds on both of those days. It's Feb 18 and 19. And I thought, oh, maybe I can kind of get cover for one of those days. Vicky can't do it. And to be fair, I spoke to Kathy about it earlier, and I said, look, I'm not bailing out. You're absolutely my first priority. But is there a way that we can kind of figure something out here? It's just not going to work. It's not going to work mainly because it doesn't look great. Like, I've committed to doing this date, not just to Gen Healthy Minds, but to the client as well, who I've already worked with in the past. And like, we're doing a great job for them, and we want to continue doing a great job. So I don't want to then say, oh, I'll come in halfway through the second day and take over from somebody else who'll be presenting the first half. So it just doesn't look good. And I had said to Kathy, look, I will 100%, you're my priority here. So that's just the way it's got to be. So I've had to email this lady back and say, really sorry, it's not going to happen. And it just hurts. It hurt, physically hurt me to have to do that. Thinking I want to do it all. It's like, why couldn't it have been a different 2 days or whatever? It's only like 1 hour session, but it's on one of those days. The conference is 2 days. My session would have been 1 hour, probably after lunch on the first day, I think. Tired today. It's that energy thing, right? But no, they can't make it work, so I can't do both. So I'm like, but still encouraged that that opportunity came. It's like this time 48 hours ago, 36 hours ago, I had no idea that might even be a thing, and now it's not a thing. So I haven't lost anything. I've just had a bit of an excitement, and then it's like, no, nothing. So I had a lot of that last year, but I'm still kind of encouraged by it regardless. So anyway, there we go. There's my check-in for the day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I would say I'm going to have an early night tonight, but I'm going back to jiu-jitsu because I haven't been there for a while. So I'll be going to jiu-jitsu tonight, and then I'll be coming home and just crushing. Get some sleep. Anyway, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.